Okay, here we are. We're at Williamsburg in Virginia, and it's about 51 degrees today. Pretty cold.
But look what we get for the cold.
Yeah,
The colors have finally caught up with us again.
absolutely. Yeah. So we're so excited. We've got our badges,
Yay!
and we are off to... They have times of all the live performances posted on the barn door.
A lot of the animals in this place are descendants of the original animals brought over in the 1600s, just like some of us. What kind of horses did you say they were?
Cleveland Bay.
Cleveland Bay.
It was the last royal governor brought them to Williamsburg. They were great at pulling carriages, could be ridden, they were excellent jumpers. Periodically, the weavers will have what they call dye day, where they would be using 18th century techniques to dye this wool, Leicester long wool.
Leicester long wool.
So we're here at the weaver's shop, and this is where they dye the wool. This is how they do it. They boil up some water in this huge cauldron here, put in some dye, put in the wool, bubble it away, and there we go.
It's another living museum here at Williamsburg. But the thing about Colonial Williamsburg is they tried to keep it, the whole city, like it was. So as you can see, there's a long street back in behind me that leads to the governor's mansion. You can hear sheep over in some field. It's just very unique. So it'll take it's a lot of walking, but a wonderful.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day today. And the weather's cool, which is very English.
This is the governor's mansion. And you can see our character here waiting to tell us about it.
One way to discourage your enemy was to make sure he knew how well armed you were.
As you're coming in, we have board and Lady Dunmore's bedchamber here on the right.
This was the ballroom, complete with heaters. Guests would eat here, and then the tables would be cleared for dancing.
This portrait is of the Lady Charlotte Murray, who loved her tea parties and is thought to be responsible for the popularity of tea in the United States. I thought the most fun was out back in the maze.
It's amazing. We're in a maze.
I think it stops over there because everybody's going this way. No, it stops here. No, it's not here. I don't know. I think it'll be this way. Some cheeky monkeys have gotten out. Ah, Robert, how do I get out of here? Which way did you go?
We finally cheated and squeezed through the bushes. This is the Williamsburg Governor's Mansion, and this is the parkway where it leads all the way down. The long boulevard leading to the main street and business area were lined with period homes. I wonder if they made this lock in Jamestown.
This weaver was so good. He went into great detail as to why we bought our cloth from England rather than weaving our own. Unfortunately, I didn't get him filmed.
The local restaurant's fair.
This can be fired in most conditions, and it's safer to fire.
But they said there was a 15% fail rate on this as opposed to a 3% fail on the natural.
I mean, they can argue all they want. I mean, this is the future right here.
Right.
You're firing by volley. So if you have a company of 100 men, you have a 12 to 15% failure rate. You still have 85 men firing downrange, creating a wall of lead. The whole point of a smoothbore musket is volume of fire, volley fire, continuous walls of lead, suppress, demoralize, ultimately mow down the enemy. Once we gain fire superiority, we'll switch to our secondary weapon called the bayonet, 17-inch tool, 13-inch blade, attach the musket via socket, transforms the musket into a 6.5-foot fighting spear. Now that you won't see a bayonet on a matchlock, you'll have to have a pikeman or a guy with a sword and a shield to protect them. Now we take the pikeman, we take the musketeer men, and we combine them into one soldier. So we have a guy that can use this as a melee weapon or use it as a firearm. So 2 soldiers in one, 2 weapons in one.
Perfect. Thank you.
They even had outdoor markets selling fresh fruits and vegetables, much like they would have in the 1700s.
It appears that we have become colonists.
He's a turncoat.
We detected that there could be a problem with living and walking in this neighbor 18th century.
Represent members of the Virginia militia. They wear civilian clothes with white hunting shirts and military cocked hats. The trooping ceremony displays the colors or regimental flags of the Army. This ceremony passes the colors before the assembled troops to make them identifiable to the soldiers on the battlefield. The field music will now troop the colors. You will hear 2 pieces, Jubilee March and the White Cockade.
For some of you there, but that's an original structure. We use it for a break area and office space now. Built in the 1740s. It's original, as is the courthouse here, although the courthouse was built in 1770. Served as a courthouse for both the city of Williamsburg and James City County until 1932. After that, we sold tickets and souvenirs here until 1991, the year that we finished restoring it to its 18th century appearance.
They picked several court cases from the 1700s and let us actually act out the part of the trial. It was really interesting.
Retailing liquor is contrary to law. William Connell, William Weatherspoon, James Emerson, William Ellard, and Allen Greenlow for not frequenting their parish church.
Let's have wood in them.
Oh, yeah.
See over there? They're
Yeah.
so often.
So they would be lit at night then?
Yeah.
There were so many people here, but the sheer size of this community let us have a wonderful freedom to our trip.
It also means that we're going to have to do Williamsburg over a 2-day period. Be sure to watch the day 2 of Williamsburg because that's where we have a lot of the live actors talking to us.
See you then.
Hey, thanks for watching. And if you like our videos, please press the subscribe button.